biology and a psychology major with a minor in chemistry. I chose this path because I someday want to go to medical school, and I think that biology and psychology both help me prepare for that in the future. Once I graduate, I actually plan to take a year off. I'm applying currently to medical school, and during that year I will be working in the ER, and I will be preparing my application for medical school for the interviews and stuff like that. The fact that I obviously want to become a doctor, and the fact that I want to help people in one of the most tangible ways possible, which is helping them get healthy and helping them better their lives. So I got involved here at FSU with a lot of organizations. A couple of the big organizations that I was involved with was MedLife, NOLMed, HOSA, AMWAL, those are a couple of them. And those are all RSOs here. And I also am in a DIS research lab in the psychology department. And I also got involved in preparing myself to go to medical school by working as a scribe in the ER. What makes me most competitive is the fact that I have a lot of leadership positions, and that's one of the main things that I did here as a student in Florida State University. This year, my senior year, I was president of MedLife as well as NOLMed, and I was an officer of HOSA. So the fact that I do have a lot of leadership positions, and that all these RSOs and all these groups that I was in, what they sought out to do is to volunteer to help others, to help prepare ourselves to go to medical school, but also to be people that want to help each other, be people that want to help others and volunteer and do service for the community. MedLife, I really wanted to go on a medical mission trip, and that's how I first heard about MedLife, and it was one of the cheaper opportunities, and so I got involved with them. After the trip, I fell in love with MedLife and the mission and everything that they brought to our campus and to the students, and so I automatically knew that I wanted to get involved. I ran for a position and then moved up to president this year. And as far as NOLMed, I actually made NOLMed. Me and a couple of my friends, we actually were the founding officers of NOLMed, and it was just an idea with me and one of my other good friends, and it kind of expanded and blew up this year, which was great. And we just wanted to bring something new to the table into Florida State. And as far as DIS, I heard about the DIS department, or the psychology department research by one of my classes, actually brain and behavior, and the reason why I wanted to get involved with psychology was because I wanted to do more of an interaction with people instead of biology, which is a lot of lab work. So I wanted to be able to work one-on-one with people and see how their data, how their interviews, how their experiments translate into data. For all of the new people that are thinking about going on the same track, I mean, I got involved with psychology because I also wanted to do neurology or neuroscience, something about the brain. I really like the brain, and so I decided to do 2 majors, and I didn't want to graduate early. That's another reason why I didn't do only 1 major, which I thought was one of the best decisions I did. I love this school. I mean, now it got to a point where I'm kind of ready to graduate, but still I'm really glad that I did the 4 years, and I couldn't have asked for a better 4 years. And as far as doing anything differently, I was very involved, and I'm one person to go out and volunteer a lot and do a lot of things. I work with the American Cancer Society, Red Cross, and hospice, and I think that if I would have not done so much and just focused on little things, my application would have just been just